Welcome back to Abandoned Ship. So we got our pokey thing, I believe. Oh, that's not actually showing up here. Upgrades. Yeah, there it is. Icebreaker. See, no damage when sailing through iceberg fields. You still take damage for going like in this direction, though. Alright. Where are we? Still here, but we can fast travel pretty close to where we need to go. Alright. Let's proceed. I think I'm just gonna go straight to it. I don't think I need a warm-up. Yes, it is the start of a new recording session. Alright. I should have saved. Because I'm assuming we're nearing the end of the campaign. Now we got 3 of those captain's logs anyway. It's all about thinking ahead. If something goes horrendously wrong, we want to be ready for it. It's not that we don't have the money or anything to just rebuy the ship, but surprised to say that I never actually had to load back up ever since I started playing this. I guess the game isn't too difficult once you know what you're sort of doing. I just had one bad experience with being too eager and boring, I guess, so if I hadn't done that I wouldn't have to start over and this whole campaign would have been shorter, but you know. Sometimes bad stuff happens. And now we know what happens when you die. You don't. You just get thrown on a tiny little raft. Didn't even get to use the lifeboats. Due to your crew death rather than the ship sinking. Alright. What else would you put a coastal fort on a block of ice? That just seemed like a bad idea. Having consulted the cult charts and seen the ice sheet yourself, you know no ports reside beyond the frozen waste. Losing your vessel beyond this point will mean no hope of salvation. You run through a mental checklist to ensure you are prepared. You have ample supplies for a long journey. Is your ship in good working order? You have sufficient weapons and a mortar. Oh, they actually want you to use a mortar. Well, we have 2 of them. None of them are actually good at dealing damage, but let's go anyway. And yes, I have used a thing recently. Alright, let's go. Do we really have to go slow like this, though? I mean, come on. Progress slows little by little until the ship is completely stuck in the ice. Pickaxe and shovel will be needed to dig your way out. These conditions work stable. You have to expend many supplies just to keep the men alive. Eventually the ship is freed. You wonder out your sanity to want to explore the desolate wasteland. Seemingly stretched on forever, but you found something. Jetting out of the ice is a strange ship. Like you've never seen before. Unbelievably, the sealed tabular hull appears to be made out of metal and you cannot see any obvious way which to board or enter it. You try to make out the name, although it's partially obscured. The Caprona. It has no meaning to you. Unable to glean any more information, you press on into the ice. So I take it we're just heading towards the exit gate. Random hull damage, my favorite. Your slow indicates another ship has attempted to come this far. You have to shout to make yourself heard. The blizzard cut the words from your lips and whipped them away into the unknown. Was easy enough to find the ship. It was one that served the cult. Ceremonial robes do nothing to keep out the cold, as the frozen cadavers proved. No useful information is revealed other than that other people have attempted this journey. There is, however, an ample selection of supplies to take back with you. Having spent along this blizzard, you thought it could surely not get worse. Now, however, it is coming down so thick and fast, you can barely see past the end of your arm. Your ship lies out there unseen. Hope your bearings have not been lost, otherwise it would spell certain doom. Good thing we have plenty of morale. Resisting the urge to panic, you eventually find your ship. Although the weather is beyond your control, the crew still blame you for the recent hardships. Descent simmers. Okay, how can I start going up? No, almost. This is pretty cool looking. I guess we won't be doing much fighting in here. And even if you do, we are prepped for it. I'm just hoping not to, like, permanently lose crew on this. That would be the worst. Wow, this is... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. You feel the strength of your connection to him, and the pressure it exerts over you, increasing as you sail towards a mysterious area marked so often on the charts. You feel a confident patience from the presence within you. Yes, it is impatience and trepidation that harries your own thoughts. The fuck? You quail at the truth of what lies before you, even as it becomes more obvious. You feel powerfully torn between rushing fiercely onwards and fleeing in abject panic. You can hardly turn back now, too much depends on our success. Is there a lighthouse here? I kind of doubt it. Yeah, there's just nothing here according to the maps. We don't have an indicator telling us where the nearest thing is. Man, are these like all Kraken or something? I wouldn't mind exploring a bit further, but I doubt we'll actually find something. You thought that the Kraken was a single creature and its defeat was a bitter blow to the cult. Now, however, having seen so many more of the monsters frozen in ice, you know the cult's plans are much, much grander, and yet that revelation was not where the charts pointed to. That lies here in this map. I do hope we're not going to get screwed by not having anything that can really damage a hull. Like, I don't know, a final flagship or something that we can board would be good, but if it's like the Kraken fight, then we might be in a bigger spot of trouble. So what we're looking for is in the middle of the map. The Devourer. Air shimmers, the fabric of reality seems to pulse and sound the shockwave blast you and the crew. Each falls to the deck, clutching uselessly at head or ears. You swear you can feel the trickle of blood through your fingers. The white hot pain scars your mind and flenses your soul. So it's gonna be another Kraken fight, huh? Hence why they told us, hey, you need a border. Not truth, only truth. Noon for the All-Father, be welcome back into our eternal embrace. Nope. The light, the beacon, and the darkness you meant to resolve holds out, acting as a barrier. Feel the crew so close to the precipice. Cling onto your presence, the darkness lifts. You all snap out of your blind reverie at the same moment. You must leave before we all succumb. I really hope that it's just a ship fight, not another Kraken fight. We had a bunch of round shots last time. I guess I could just load the game and go find round shots if it indeed comes down to it. Any sense of relief at being out in the immediate presence of Father is destroyed by the ominous sound of cracking ice. The worst fear I realize when you peer through our spyglass. Frozen Kraken is breaking free of its icy shackles, intent on tearing you asunder. Can't move. Alright. I think we have low damage to all in sections. Low damage. Yeah, it doesn't matter if we go left or right. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. I don't think that actually hit him. Oh, that did. I like them apples. I don't think there's actually any... no, he's underwater, so mortar him. Mortar him again. Hey, do you mind? I need that. Oh, you do not want to be here, dude. Fires the cannons. Is he underwater? Because I don't think you could hit the individual tentacles. That's a lot of damage. How do I get you to repair stuff? Nope. How about a mortar then? I just threw that on my own ship apparently. Okay. Guess that could have gone better. Ship is Fine, let's have you fix this stuff then. Not that we're ever gonna need it, but hey, might as well look classy when we're kicking some Kraken buttocks. Dang it. Eat it, Kraken. Alright, we're all done. Crew's in good health. What can you do then? Well, go man the weapon again, I guess. Or not. Shoot him in the face. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we had like round shots here, we would be doing a lot better. But oh well. Can't always get what you want. But at least we got what we need. I don't use both mortars because just in case I need two of them in quick succession. Fire all the things. Fire more of the things. Yeah, the mortars aren't the... Oh, you should have made a bad choice, buddy. That's a mortar, right? Hello. How would you like a full volley to the face again, huh? I know you're a fan of that. Okay. I got nothing, dude. You're just gonna spit some acid at us? Really? That's your... That's what you decide to do with your one free attack? Alright. I don't judge. A lot. Goodbye. Another one? One from this side now, that would be cool as heck. Mind the reels from the implication of the freed Kraken when its destruction forces long suppressed memories upon you. Wow, that's a lot of damage we took. Wrong. You and your family wash ashore on a beach, injured, frightened, and exhausted. A cave close by beckons you, offering the possibility of safety. You shake away your reservations and enter the dark cove. So this is what happened beforehand, I guess. Once inside, something wakes and probes your mind. It holds a strange power over you. Cries of alarm snap you out of your trance. Nearby frozen Kraken have ice sloughing off them. Chunks breaking into the sea. You call full sail ahead, keen to escape. I doubt we're actually going to be attacked by another Kraken, but if one does show up, we'll be ready for it. Oh good, we get to do this again. Morale drops. Ship suddenly grinds to a halt. It seems you've run into a particularly thick patch of ice. Unexpected motion forced the crewman to slip over the rail. They fell through some of the broken ice by the base of the ship and are underwater. It's my medic. If you get to a port, we can bring him back. The port's a fair distance away, though. I have to get through this mess now. Thankful to be clear of the frozen wastes, though notice a change in the air. Several volcanoes have erupted since you were last there. Here. Responsible for accelerating the Kraken's release. Ramifications of that trouble you. You should return to landfall if to a private place of rest. Alright. Not gonna get into any fights because my crew is and not an ideal of a situation right now. Alright, we should find a port soon. Yeah, if we go here, we can fast travel immediately back to landfall. Excuse me. Just need to squeeze on by. Alright, let's heal up. Turn, apothecary. You revive. Remove. Alright, he's back. No other bad traits. Nope. Oh, okay. That's it. Okay. Where do we fast travel from? That's here, right? We'll immediately head to landfall. Get closer to the port, you see the hustle and bustle on docks, a welcoming sight. Seek out Voltaire in the Great Library. The journey to landfall took you past several cities of volcanic activity, which did little to ease your troubled mind. You feel like some ominous world event occurred while you were away in the frozen wastes. In landfall, you rush through the throngs of refugees and new sights since your last visit. You barge into Voltaire's private office, wasting a little time in recounting your discovery. To most, your story would sound preposterous. Voltaire listens intently. When you mention the volcanoes, Voltaire confirms reports of eruptions from nearly every region. My more learned colleagues in this field are not concerned. Their studies show that the world has suffered from volcanic bouts in the past. Even if on this occasion the ferocity and suddenness of their outburst is unusual, before you can object, she raises a hand. However, the Council is concerned about reports from Land's End. The cult have recently established themselves in this region, and we believe destruction of the redoubt might be connected to the volcanoes. This information surprises you. The cult, to your knowledge, hasn't dared expand into that region for fear of harsh repercussions from the fearsome redoubt. Despite Voltaire's measured skepticism, you remain convinced that the eruptions and the cult's activities in Land Ends are linked. Determined, you lay out your plans to travel to the redoubt to see for yourself. You hope to uncover a clue to the cult's plans. Voltaire relents but asks that you provide a report of your findings that she can bring to the Council, as information on Land's End is valuable. On jury, you're glad to have a more achievable goal than the overwhelming sense of doom you've had since your travels in the frozen waste. As you make your way back to the ship, you recall that to reach the redoubt, you'll need to sail past Devil Rock. Considering the amount of cracking you saw, and how quickly they were emerging from the ice, you realize stocking up on explosive ammunition would be wise. Plus, it'll be good to see Ballin again. Final destination is the redoubt. Your journey takes you past Devil Rock and, more importantly, the explosive ammunition. Okay, so we're getting ready for the end game then, so to speak. Anything in here that we could... Another sniper. The problem is we need this in order for this to work. Any other cool boats we can get? No, Man of War is the end game. And that's the one we have right now, I believe. Why would I ever buy a new one? I wonder if I could do a thing here. Let's see. Where's my round shot? That's bar. Okay, it has 5 cannons in it, so that's fine. I wonder if I should buy the lobber and put it here. Like, if we ever end up having to go really high on hull damage, we have this side. And we know that the hull crackers are pretty terrible. Okay. Okay. Alright, knowing that, I think this would be a good place to end things on. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series of free show support by coming like you know, so if you haven't already. See you guys all next episode. Bye everyone.